try for a good right hand to right.
Guys, did anyone see what call?
Good shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the match.
Yourself at all times. Good luck. Touch him up.
Test Bivol and find out what Bivol is really all about.
The reference to the farm, of course, the famed La Finca in Cuba, where Cuban amateurs go to learn their craft, and better than any opponent Bivol has seen.
You're the bigger puncher. Doesn't mean there aren't things you're...
I can understand why he wants to avoid the early contact
and get down to work after he gets out of that first round.
Max, as we get ready for
the opponent can do with timing and using his experience to take you into deep lie.
Sergey Kovalev is considerably more on a global level. The amateurs faced Beterbiev. Bivol, in my view, of the four, that had to be about style. Because Mihalkin is a very different style, with real punching power in both hands.
I think he's a little bit more diverse than
he can counter, he can work behind his long jab. Has the potential to emerge as a sort of light heavyweight Gennady Golovkin.
And after, you know, we wanted questions answered about Bivol already.
Money was less.
Guys, did anyone see?
And now a sense of urgency may emerge for Bivol as blood.
And I love the kind of punching I'm seeing from Bivol.
Could be what caused that cut?
No,
I did not. That, or wondering how his skin holds up of heads like that.
Right, and if the fight is stopped,
anyone can be cut from a clap.
Attacks with counter punches. That's the most impressive thing I've seen about him all.
With that wouldn't have landed with much.
And he does that.
Dmitry Bivol, who is throwing and landing combinations.
You've made the point often, Jim. What separates fighters on the world-class level
is game together coherently. Is
no question, Roy, his mobility.
Round 4 of the scheduled 12. And scoring the fight for us as always.
Combination, you know, he lands both shots. He lands the left jab, he lands the straight right hand.
He lands a left hook that wobbles Barrera. He lands another left hook that wobbles Barrera.
The better technician and lands with more pop. So in exchanges, he's extremely dangerous as Barrera tries to ward him off.
It's a compelling point. Let's see if Barrera will think of it from upstairs.
He's running that wrist getaway. See that? He's running that wrist getaway. It goes quick and it's over. You buck and go to the body to invest in later on. Like that. See that? Boom, 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 and it's over with. No wasted time. Wasted, Jim. If you throw at his head, he's still like that right there. It doesn't matter.
Bad news for the light heavyweight division because Bivol has had to, you know, taste his own blood. It's been
time. Very discouraging for Barrera because he can't land a punch hard.
Might have been on the belt line. There's a right hand. Within the past couple of weeks, and upstairs, Barrera landing 6 punches per round. In his last 5 fights, he was averaging. Now this time, Barrera gets the right hand through.
Ducks or still targets. When you fight a guy like Bivol, can move the body, and now those are good here and there, but their punches for the most part are about even now. Quicker.
Or maybe Bivol is sensing that.
But Bivol's still quicker.
There's a little given Barrera.
Good body shot right there.
Be a little more offensive.
Out of the 6th round into the.
Look at it, 6-0, 60-54.
The 7th, Bivol landing 115 out of 380 to Barrera.
Then try to come up and land something big over the top.
Dmitry Bivol.
Oh, good shot. We've never seen Bivol at this point in a fight.
Well, if he
wants it, because he still can win it if he wants.
Thought Bivol might have been slowing down a little bit in the last round. I want to bet. Round 8 of a scheduled 12. Dmitry Bivol
head deep in a fight against an experienced guy who hasn't given up.
That was a good try for a good right hand to the
hard right hand to the body by the other fights. Seems to have been completely taken away.
Well, speed neutralizes things like that, and
Max Kellerman correct in saying that
Jimmy can't feel too bad either, though.
Over the right eye, swelling on the left side of the fall.
Against Sullivan Barrera, Russia. Let's see many 175-pound fighters who can put punches together like this with the velocity and the style and the effect that Dmitry Bivol past the 8th round. Bivol has been past the 8th twice, so this marks the 3rd time in his career. Bivol had to react. And now he comes back with a hard right hand to do that often, as he appears to try to get being schooled in the ring, to get just a little breather. And tonight, by the younger, faster, seemingly better fighter, may change round 9, coming toward the finish. Throws it again. Throw right hand. You better. Throws it again. On a stop my right.
Fight last night. Yeah, by Bivol.
By the way, even if you're thinking, well, yeah, but Barrera's done his damage with his head.
Say Bivol is 184 out of 593 to Barrera 57 out of 469. Harold had Bivol's physical qualities, the speed, the quickness, the punching power. Letterman, how do you have this scored seemingly with both hands are going to be a problem for Joe?
He went from boxer puncher who might knock you out. I think, Roy, you're right about staying as sharp. He's boxing with
a fly in the ointment, so to speak. That might be the idea, that maybe Bivol should throw more to the body. 268 wins and 15 losses as an amateur. He presents modestly, Max, but at the end of the day, you walk out of the room and there's no question what he thinks. He thinks he's a star.
Yeah,
and you win the fight very big with headshots. Why change?
A body shot by Bivol.
Yes.
Perfectly timed. Right. They touch gloves before round 12. Legitimate sportsman.
Barrera, Beterbiev, stop me when you get to an American. You want to see more American champions, we have to get our amateur.
Down goes Barrera, and you can see Bivol thinking to himself, I still have a shot at a knockout. You can just see it in his face. Can Barrera get up? Is Harvey Doc going to let him continue?
And the cut on his right eye and lands the knockout punch.
Champion of the world, Dmitry